Okay, so I had made a mistake on the last video when I was doing 20 and 21 together, and I just fumbled up my words, so I just want to make sure that I got this accurate. So if you're looking at this now, I just combined a couple of the videos to give you an idea of how to do this. What we were looking for before is a graph that both stretched and a graph that flipped upside down. So we got rid of 1 and 2 because they're on the same level of the parent function. If you go into your y is equal to and you do x squared, and hit graph, you're going to get the parent function. So we need something that's going to be flipped in that sense, so therefore we're not going to be using 1 or 3. 2 looks like to me that we did not, we were flipped upside down, all right? But what I really want to be focused on is the stretching, vertical, all right, making it more narrow. So in this case, when we stretch vertically and we're flipped upside down, we're going to make our thing more narrower, which therefore we're going to have 4 as our answer. So with 22, you can actually get rid of 2 of your answers right off the rip, because we have this symbol here. This symbol tells us we have a closed circle, and therefore we can get rid of choice 1 and choice 3 before we even get going. Now I'm going to solve this, right? You can plug this into your numeric solver if you want. I'm going to solve this by hand. So we have 6.4 minus 4x is greater than or equal to a negative 2.8. So we're going to keep this negative right here. Right now we're going to move the 6.4. So we're going to get rid of negatives or positive by subtracting 6.4 on both sides. Okay. That brings us down to a negative 4x is greater than or equal to negative 9.2. Now we need to divide by negative 4, and when we divide or multiply by a negative with an inequality, our sign will flip. So we have x is less than or equal to. When we divide negative 9.2 by 4, what do you get? So we do negative 9.2 divided by negative 4, and you get a 2.3. All right, so 2.3 is our final answer. We're going to look at choice 2 and choice 4 to see. So we have 2, 3 with a closed circle going the direction to the right, and we have a closed circle at 2.3 going to the left. In this case, what you want to do is ask yourself, is 2.2 greater than 2.3? And if the answer is no, then you want to look over at the next one, which is 2. Is 2.2 less than or equal to 2.3? Yes, which means we need a shade over to the left. So our final answer for choice number 22 is going to be 4. All right, so when it comes to the number of fish on number 23, it says the number of fish in a pond is 8 more than the number of frogs. The total number of frogs, the total number of fish and frogs in the pond is at least 20. If x represents the number of frogs, which inequality can be used to represent this situation? So obviously what we need to do is do a let statement. So x is going to be equal to frogs. We already know that. We'll write that down right here. It's equal to the number of frogs, right? The number of frogs represented by x. So it's an easy one. And we also have to look at least. When we're talking about at least to me shows me greater than or equal to. So to me it's this. It's greater than, so greater than or equal to. That's the symbol that we're going to be using. And then it says for us that we need to say at least 20. So again, if we read this again, the number of fish in a pond is 8 more than the number of frogs. So fish will be represented by 8x is equal to the fish. 8 more fish than frogs, right? Oh, sugar plums. No, I'm going to keep going. 8x is equal to the number of fish. Let me just reread that again. The number of frogs, total number of fish. Yeah, sorry, fish. So how we're going to do this right now is we're going to say x plus 8x, and we're going to throw in our greater than or equal to symbol, at least 20. So our answer really does become fairly simple. Our answer is going to be choice 1 for 23.